Today's video is in partnership with FabFitFun. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today we're going to be getting into the winter FabFitFun box, and I know that we're still, you know, just obviously full on fall here, if you can't tell by the very realistic, very real orange leaves. Is that a piece of glass? Did I break something and not even like realize it? It's just a chunk of glass. But winter is fast approaching, and I personally, I'm so excited for Christmas this year. I want to be pumped for Christmas. I want like 1990s like feels of Christmas this year. So I'm very excited to get on into here. But before we do that, we got something to do real quick, and that is go on to feedingamerica.com and we're gonna go donate $100 because every video that I post in the month of November, I am donating $100, which equals 1,000 meals to those in need. Today's donation has been made. I will leave links to Feeding America down below in the description. Alrighty folks, oh my gosh, this is so heavy. This is a really heavy FabFitFun box. If you guys do not know, FabFitFun is a lifestyle subscription that comes with 6 items each season from top brands. You get things like beauty, fashion, wellness, skincare, makeup, etc. But the best part is that it is customizable and you get to choose your own products, which that's one of the reasons that I really like FabFitFun is there's not many other subscription boxes out there that let you choose all of your items. Also, as a member, you get access to flash sales where you can get, again, top brands up to 70% off. You can get brands that I really enjoy, like for instance, Unhide, those super soft blankets, Rare Beauty, other top brands for up to 70% off during those flash sales. And if you guys are into deals and you want to try out FabFitFun, I have a really special offer for the holidays. If you use my code ARBOGO, you get a free extra winter box worth up to $250 with a new annual membership. I personally am an annual member for the box that I pay for myself because I do like that you get like first dibs at choices, make sure things don't sell out. If you'd like to sign up as a seasonal member, you can also use my code AR20 and save 20% off your first box. Each season's box has a value up to $350, but with my code, your first box is only $63.99. Alrighty guys, so that's all the info about FabFitFun. Let's go ahead and bust on into it. It doesn't look super wintry in here. I was kind of anticipating like snowflakes and other snow type objects and create snowmen, snowshoes, I don't know. We have a fun little wow dream coat spray thing. My mom loved that stuff with some flowers and disco balls. I mean, it looks very fun. And that is in the name, so I guess that makes sense. Let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, I didn't have to pull out first. So many cozy things. Let's go ahead and pull out this little guy first. First thing I selected from my box was belt. What's that video of that reporter lady talking to that guy and she's like, "Happy, keep your pants up." And he's like, belt. So this belt here is actually from Fry. It is a genuine leather belt. It has a cute little brass buckle on it. I really like the tone of this brass and the shape of the buckle, and I really like the color of the leather as well. The little logo is stamped right there. It's not a terribly like wide belt. This is 25 millimeters. Okay, so you guys know how I get 2 boxes, right? I really wanted a belt. I needed a belt because I found a beautiful vintage belt. I got it for $17 at the Peddler's Mall. And usually like would be expensive for me to pay for a belt, but regardless, I purchased it from the Peddler's Mall, brought it home, set it on top of my dresser, and at some point, oil spilled over onto my dresser and like sucked up into the belt. So now it looks like it's got like a dark sweat ring around the entire thing, and I was devastated. Since then, I haven't been able to find a belt that I wanted to purchase. But then I saw this one, I was like, oh, that one's cute. But I don't know what size is gonna wrap around me. So that to say, this one is a small medium, but since I have 2 boxes, in my other box, I got like the large extra large because I just wasn't sure and I wanted to cover my bases. So this was a $58 belt, says it right there on the tag. That's a little bit more than 17. Let's see, what are we working with here? Oh, I feel like this is gonna be very trunchbull of me. Man, this is like straight up a Matilda cosplay. So I would, people on the roof? I would most likely wear it up here. That's just where my jeans hit. That's where everything is. High-waisted, I know it's like probably not in fashion anymore, but I don't care. This is where all my stuff hits. This is like the smallest part of my waist, so this is what I want to emphasize. So this one actually fits, and that's good. But if I did want to wear something lower, which I don't, the larger version that's coming in the other box probably would fit me best. Let's go ahead and see what category it was in. And then we can figure out like what else was in that category, like choice-wise. Okay, they have an AG hair conditioning mist and detangling spray. That was $28. I almost got these little shorts, but then I thought like, I do have a lot of bicycle shorts. These are from Yummy. They are the Mona shaping shorts, and those are 20 bucks. Then from Perricone MD, we have the No Rinse Intensive Pore Minimizing Toner. That's 49 bucks. Oh, and then these pure. Oh, it does say Pure Over. Okay, Pure Over espresso cup set with white coaster. That's 40 bucks. I was thinking it should say like pour over for like coffee. Pour. I don't know. This little Kate Spade New York party table puzzle is $24.95. And then finally we had 2 different pairs of earrings from Jewels by Sunaina. These are the Narnia studs in gold and silver. Those are 60 bucks. And as we know, we can't get those because my ear flaps don't have good holes in them. I'm very pleased with the choice I made here. I am still sad about my vintage belt, but this one is very nice. Oh, what are you? I got a lip gloss. Oh, I love not remembering things sometimes because like everything's a surprise. Next up, we have a pH hybrid lip gloss from House Labs by Lady Gaga. This is in the shade Guava. I wonder what they mean by pH hybrid. Oh, it's a lip glaze. Okay. I wonder if it's gonna be maybe a little shimmery. It says it is, oh, I don't know what that means. It says it is, oh, House Tech. Okay, like their brand. Alrighty. House Tech powered with peptide complex and prickly pear oil. Still doesn't really exactly tell me what they mean by pH hybrid, but that's fine. Ooh, that's such a pretty shade. I think they did have 2 different shades, at least, of this lip gloss you could choose from on like the FabFitFun choice selection thing. This one just looked a little bit, I don't know, I thought it would be nice for the fall time winter. The other one looked a little bit more maybe like peachy pink. I don't have any towels for next time. I'm just gonna wipe it off with my hands. I really need to get some like, you know, stuff over here to help me film. It has a pretty small kind of short doe foot to it. Not too terribly much of a smell. Oh, I mean, I think it's a really pretty color. It just almost looks exactly like the color that my lips are currently slightly stained like. I had on this little lip stain, and it's almost precisely that color of like my stained lips. Not the lip stain I was wearing is a bit more of like a reddish brownish tone, but I guess like the pink of my lips mixed with that made this like mauvey purplish almost. It's really soft going on though. It feels nice. Yeah. Okay, not too like sticky, stringy. I'm not getting a lot of spider webbing, you know, like when you have your lips together and you can see those little strings of gloss there. I like it. I think it's a very nice, subtle color. It feels really nice and smooth, kind of moisturizing, hydrating. I think that's nice. How did I manage to get it like all over the desk? How did I do that? All right, let's see what category the lip gloss was in. The first one was choice number 6, and this one is choice number 4. The first product option was the Great Plate, which is like this little plate with spikes in it, and then it came with a couple little additional tools, but those I'm fairly certain are for grating garlic. So you can take just, you know, your what's the piece of, what's garlic anatomy again? A clove. You have a clove of garlic, and instead of trying to like, you know, smash it and like chop it into little itty bitty tiny bits and stuff, you can just rub it on the Great Plate and it'll grate your garlic for you. Now I think that's very handy and fancy and dandy, but I am somebody who standardly uses garlic. And I know that's probably an offense if any of you are like Italian. I'm so sorry. The garlic, it's already like, it's minced up for you. You just open it up, you got your spoonful of it. It's so simple. Am I sure that it probably is not as tasty as like freshly grated garlic on your own Great Plate? Probably not, but it's real easy. This would make me feel fancy though. Like I have a mortar and pestle and I use that sometimes and that makes me feel fancy. Also in this category from Spectrum Collections, there was a little set of sponges. Very Cherry 6-piece sponge set that is $40. Oh, the Great Plate was also $40 or $39.99. Oh, and then we had four different NARS blushes that you could choose from, all $34. Deep Throat, Infatuated, Torrid, and Forbidden. And then yeah, we had 2 different selections of the House Labs lip gloss. Those were $26 a piece. And then finally, 2 different necklace options from Etika. We had the Dripping Crystals drop necklace in gold and silver. 65 smackaroonies a piece on those guys. That's more than, like, with my code AR20, the entire price of your first box. So that's pretty cool. Moving right along, let's go ahead and pull these. Oh, I'm so excited for these. My Tootsies are gonna be so toasty this winter season. So you guys know how much I enjoy an unhide blanket. They're so soft, so cozy. I keep several of them when I get them on sale from FabFitFun. I keep them in my closet in case I need like last minute gifts or just extra blankets just because of wanting to be cozy. You never know. But the same brand that makes those cozy blankets apparently also makes socks, and I had to get them. So we have a pair here, or actually 2 pair of unhide softy socks. We have this kind of like pale, muted, dusty pink color, and then a light gray. They have unhide stitched here in the ankle area, and they're gonna be a bit of like a longer ankle sock, which I really like. So I'm excited about these. I've been getting into wearing like kind of bunched up socks with my potato shoes here, and you know, on really cold days, I think these would be really nice with those. All right, so it looks like the socks were in choice number 5. You could have also gotten a Briogeo Style and Treat Biotin dry shampoo. Oh, it's a puff. That's interesting. For $28. I also have this cute little like candle snuffer from Siblings Candles for $24. There's an ashwagandha supplement, $40 from EV Beauty Fuel. The paired little socks are $29 for the 2, and there's a couple different options on here, like by Rosie Jane. They had a Wake Body Bath Oil and then a Calm Body Bath Oil, both of those $25. So yeah, some good options, but I personally am very excited about my fuzzy socks. I love a fuzzy sock. I found out what's making the box so heavy. My heavens. I'm so interested in seeing what these look like in person. They looked really pretty online, so I'm quite excited about these. These are from the Polished Jar, and they are AGAN marble coasters. I don't know, maybe that's a particular type of marble, like your Carreras or something. Maybe AEGEAN, AGAN, is a particular type of marble. I really liked the colors of them online, so I'm so excited to see them in person. Ooh, looking very fancy on the little edge there. Oh my, these are looking quite fancy. I can't really tell in here, at least, if this one is, what does that look? What color is that? For a second it looked like a charcoal color, but now that I'm looking at it in the camera, there's almost like a blue-green to it. I kind of thought when I saw these online that there was like more of like a greenish tone to everything, almost like a jadish type green. Don't break it, don't break it. But in person here, the little stack is more on like the gray and white and potentially like dark blue-green side. Oh goodness gracious. I do think they're really pretty though. They're just nice smooth little rocks. Nice smooth rocks with a little dip here. I like this rounded edge that they've done to them. They got little feet on the bottom to prevent scratching and things, but I think these are super pretty. These have a bit of like sophistication to them that I think are really nice. I like them a lot. I really did think they were gonna be like a slightly different color that I saw online. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe I'm just bad at seeing stuff, which I am bad at seeing stuff. So that's probably the case here. Yeah, actually no, they look pretty much precisely like they do in this picture. So this was in choice number 3, and there are a lot of good products in this choice. So we have the Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray, $28 from Kayla Gray. Oh, that's fun. Scent Stones Diffuser Set and Cozy. Oh, so I guess like little stones that you like dribble scents onto. Oh, did I pick this for my second box? I might have picked this for my second box. We have the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base Moisturizer with primer and vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. That's $39. Did I say that the stone that you dribble stuff onto was $48? I might have skipped over that. I think I probably did. $48. Then we have 2 different options here from One Size by Patrick Starr. We have the Ultimate Blurring Setting Powder in Ultra Pink, and then the same powder in Peach. Those are $36 a piece. Oh, I definitely considered this for a second here from Swell. I'm not like in the know of the tumblers, you know, all like the Swells, the Awalas? awa? Or is that the animal that kind of yells? I don't know much about tumblers and things, but I do love me a cup. I love things I can put a liquid in. So they had a Swell 18-ounce tumbler in coastal blue for 30 bucks. Whoa, that's an expensive beanie. Also from Favorite Daughter, they had this beanie with a patch that's $68. Okay, real quick, an aside. Most of the content on my videos are just asides anyway, but I posted a video the other day, like the big unboxing of the few different like Halloween and fall boxes, and I opened up the Friends box and the Supernatural box, and I don't know, there's hats in both of them. And I don't know if I called them both like toboggans. I was like, oh, it's like a beanie or a toboggan or, you know, whatever you want to call it. I got so many comments being like, are you okay? Like, why are you calling a toboggan's a sled? Why are you calling this hat a sled? And most of those comments also said like, that's a toque. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. T-O-Q-U-B? You're calling this toque a toboggan. A toboggan is a sled. What are you doing? Are you okay? And I was reading those comments. I'm like, am I going insane? I had to Google it, and I also double checked with my husband. I was like, what would you call like a thing that goes over your head with like a fuzzy ball on it and little things? And he was like, oh, a toboggan. So apparently people from the South who are like not cultured in snow nearly as much as people from the North, we call those little hats beanies or toboggans. Now a toboggan is a sled, and I guess like people started calling them toboggan hats for when like you go tobogganing, but they just dropped the hat part and then toboggan. So yes, at least in where I'm from, this part of Kentucky, like middle Kentucky, that is a toboggan. I'm sorry to tell you. And I have no idea what a toque is. I've never heard that word before in my life. And my husband hadn't either. Like, we've never heard that word before, at least referred to like a wintertime hat. Little differences like that in like language, even in the same country, just because like of cultural things, is so interesting. Okay, back on the inside, not the side. The little marble coasters that we have here are $36 for the set. All right, we only have 2 items left in the, I think anyway. Yes, okay, we only have 2 items left inside the box. I'm like excited for both of them. One of them I'm just like pure excited for because I know I'm gonna love it. It's a thing that I love. I'm gonna love it. The other one I'm excited for, but it's different. Something I don't know if I'm gonna love, but we'll see. We're gonna find out. Let's go ahead and go for the different item first. And that is this little set of PJs, like full-on matching top and bottom, long sleeve, long pant PJs, which just happens to like not be something I normally wear, like the full-on long sleeve, long pant PJs. One, because I get toasty. However, in my quest to have like the 90s nostalgia Christmas that I want to feel like deep in my heart, I thought maybe like a PJ set would be super cute for like Christmas morning. Feel a little bit more put together than I usually look, you know, dragging myself downstairs with like residual mascara, like raccooned around my eyes with my bun like flopped over in the morning. I could, you know, get up and like make cinnamon rolls and wear PJs and be Christmas ready. That just seems like a fun thing to do. So these are from the brand Honeydew. They're really pretty, like again, kind of bluish green color. Maybe that's the color of the season because we're gonna have something else here in a minute that's like a real pretty blue color. Ooh, I like the feel of that. I wasn't quite sure how I was gonna feel about the material. I was really hoping it wouldn't feel plasticky or something that would make me feel real sweaty or itchy. Can't handle that. But these feel really nice and like, oh, cozy, stretchy. Ooh, these might be lovely. Am I gonna turn into like a PJ person? I almost kind of feel like you need to have it together like a little bit to wear a PJ set to bed. Like I don't really exude the type of person that has like a PJ set ready, matching tops and bottoms to go to sleep. but that could be nice. I could become that person maybe someday. Probably, I don't know. So for the legs here, we have a nice kind of wide leg, very flouncy feeling. They are quite thin. I personally like that because again, toasty, and they have a lot of stretch to them. And I also like that because of comfy. They just feel like they're gonna be really soft and cozy. I like that quite a bit. There is an elastic waistband and it has a little tie top to it as well. I got mine in a medium large. I feel like that's gonna be a pretty good size for me. You know, maybe not too loose, but not too tight. And then taking a look at the top here, it has a little button up front and there's a cute little collar to it. Same cream, very stretchy, very flouncy feeling material. I like that there's a little pocket. You could put your bedtime snack in there so you can carry it upstairs hands-free. I personally think these would be super cute for like the winter time or Christmas morning. They're not like over the top Christmas PJs or anything, but I think the green with the stripes definitely makes sense for like Christmas. Oh, I just think they're really, really cute. I like that the bottom is kind of lined out with white, and there's a cute little cuff on the sleeve, and then the collar itself is also trimmed out in white. I think that's a nice little touch. I think they're just gonna be really cozy and soft, and especially like wintertime mornings when you first wake up and it's so cold outside of the covers and you don't want to get outside of the covers because the coldness, it could be nice to be fully covered head to toe. Or if you're just wanting to lounge around the house, this could be a cute little like wintertime lounge around set. You know, have a cup of coffee in these. Oh, maybe with a pair of like your fuzzy socks. Oh, that could be cozy. And what could make it even more cozy is the last item we have in the box. But wait just a second for that. Let's see what category these were in and what the other choices were. Looks like this was in choice number 2. Some of the other products were a set of Ririku ceramic bowls, a set of 3. Those were $42. My goodness. A Perricone ND Essential FX Acylglutathione Eyelid Lift Serum, which is $125. Then also from the Polish Jar, we have a marble tray. That's really cute. That was 38 bucks. We have this really cute little kind of like, I don't know, Jackie Onassis looking Jules K Mia bag, $128. For $128. Then the little set here from Honeydew Intimates is $59. We have some Let Me Grow capsules for 60 bucks. Oh, and then there's a really pretty candle from Voluspa. Noble Fur 6.5 ounce classic candle for $30. Okay, wow, some very expensive options. Alrighty folks, that brings us to the final item inside of our winter FabFitFun box. I'm talking about being cozy. I'm sure I've said that word about 5,000 times. It's probably up there with cute in this video. We have a blanket, which I kind of told myself, like, hey, self, you really don't need any more blankets. But sometimes, you know, when there's like a very fuzzy blanket choice in FabFitFun, you just gotta add an extra one to your collection, right? And you know, they actually did have 2 different like color choices for this blanket, and there's a small chance that I might have selected the other color choice from my other box. You know. I do think though I'm gonna be donating a lot of our like little throw blankets, little fleece blankets and things like that to the animal shelter. They really need them. So a lot of our blankets will likely be going there, and then we'll just replace them with these fuzzy ones. So this blanket is from Hythe. It is the bubble blanket. It is a 60 by 50 inch, very fuzzy, nice, really rich, royal, deep blue blanket. I'm interested in the bubble aspect. Oh, okay. So here is the blanket all folded out. It is a bubble blanket, so it has these, I don't know, hard to see on here. It has these like raised little mound type areas on it. It's not super bubbly though. I almost thought it was gonna be maybe like stitched or something to like make it really bubble, but it's definitely more subtle than I was thinking, which I personally kind of like, that it is just like a bit of a subtle texture, and it kind of catches the light and the shadow and gives it like a dimensional look without being like actual sewn in bubbles. Oh, we're shedding just a little bit. I personally would probably just pop this bad boy straight into the dryer just to fluff it up and get rid of some of like the little sheddy bits that are coming off. But it does feel very nice and soft and cozy, and it kind of has that like rich velvety look to it, which I think is really nice. So yay, I'm so excited. But you guys see what I mean about like, I don't know, well, these aren't exactly the same colors, but that's okay. But kind of like the bluish stuff, I don't know if it's just popular in this FabFitFun or maybe it's popular for the season, but like the little coaster is kind of like a deep green blue, and then we have the pajamas and also the blanket. Ooh, I definitely think it's gonna keep you real nice and warm this winter. I'm getting hot. Alrighty folks, I'm thinking this was choice number 1. Let's see what else we had in this category. So, oh, some really cute little stemware. This little coupe glass set from In the Roundhouse was $40. Oh, that's precious. This little bacon dish, very Christmassy looking. Also from In the Roundhouse, it was a $60 rectangular baking dish. We have a Tula Skincare 24/7 Ultra Hydration Triple Hydra Complex Day and Night Serum for $48. Ooh. Oh, Goop. Oh, it's Goop. I've never had it. I've never been even like remotely near a Goop thing. You know the Gwyneth the Gwyneth Paltrow line of stuff called Goop. What a fun name. This is a Goop Glow Microderm Instant Glow Exfoliator for $125. Man, part of me wishes I had gotten that just so I could say I've tried a Goop thing. Then we have the Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare Derma Infusions Plump and Repair Lip Treatment with Hyaluronic Acid for 45 bucks. Ooh, these blankets are a bit pricier than I was anticipating. Okay, so we have the Height Bubble Blanket in navy and cream, both $100, which is absolutely more than the entire cost of the box. Wow, again, expensive, fancy. Choice number one, all those options, pretty pricey, pretty nice looking items, but I just sometimes just can't resist the blanket, and I couldn't resist. I resisted last time, but did not this time. Potentially twice. Oh, also, if you guys are wondering why my arm is wrapped up, it's because I poured boiling water on it. Get tea. I just poured a pot of tea into my cup, and then I poured that cup of tea onto my sweatshirt sleeve, which then stuck to my arm, and I have now boiled my arm. And there's two really gross, like, giant blisters there. So that's what this is for. Thank goodness at the wedding that I'm going to this weekend, I have a long sleeve dress because this is gross. Alrighty folks, well that is all I have for this winter 2025 FabFitFun box. Let me know what you guys thought. What did you get in your box? What was your favorite items, your least favorite items? Just let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below. And of course, if you guys would like to sign up for FabFitFun, you can use my code ARBOGO to get an extra box for $250 when you sign up for a new annual membership, and then you can use my code AR20 to get 20% off your first box when you sign up for a new seasonal membership. And yeah, that is all I have for y'all today. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me, and I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!